everyone had put out their platforms except the conservatives. 2 days after the voting had already begun, then they put out this, like, it looked rushed. And I was like, bro, you've had how many years now yapping about Trudeau and his issues? Cool. You still haven't put out a plan or anything in terms of your platform. So that was a mind-blowing moment for me where I'm like, these guys, you know what they were running on? They were running on, we're better than Trudeau. If all you're doing is saying, I'm not as bad as this guy, and then that guy's no longer there, then what does it matter? So I think this is an election that they lost, not that the Liberals won. Because when you see the point swing, how things shifted so drastically?
No, I didn't.
They started December 30th, 2024.
Yeah.
That is, what, 4 months ago?
Yeah.
Okay. They're at 16 points of the total vote share. By the time Trump was making these comments in January 27th, or when he hit, Liberals shot up. I think Justin Trudeau is still Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Conservatives dropped him. Then, by February, just 1 month later, the lead has narrowed to 37% to 40%.
They doubled.
And then Mark Carney comes into place, and then they jump up to 46, and then conservatives drop to 38. And here's the problem for conservatives: they need to be well in the lead for them to ever be able to be elected, especially as a majority. Why? Because a lot of the ridings are traditionally in Ontario and Quebec, and that's where the majority of the population exists. So that vote share is always going to be way more important. So you have to have the majority of the overall vote share to ever be elected as a conservative, as of now, in the way things are currently set up. So you just see the way things have shifted, and you're looking at the conservatives like, are you guys, the so-called, you guys not realizing what's happening right now? So I remember looking for the responses to everything.
So just on how you dealt with this election, I can't see you dealing with a country. Yeah. That's you. You oversaw all those things. You didn't.
Let's go.
And you want to.
That was really quick.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I only had like
interesting to see this shift,
two
because I think two
drop
parties are about
deaths.
to change drastically now.
I got
The
60 and
conservatives are gonna
88,
change,
and then I beat
He's
it.
going to have to change. And I think our democracy is always going to be substantially better when our alternatives are healthier and present real opportunities for change. Right now,
after
Joe
you
Nixon is just
hit
happy
3%,
to stop
there's like a
Paul Poilievre from
checkpoint.
winning. And then Paul Poilievre
So
is just
it's like a
happy with
persistent
beating
value
Trudeau, who's like,
thing.
motherfucker, he not even
That'll
here
let you
no
skip
more. So
the intro.
these parties are
Okay,
going to have
bye.
to